Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How are you today? Okay, nice to hear that. Yeah, of course, I'm fine, thanks. So, students, are you ready for start our lesson today? Okay, but first, I will check your attendance. Wait. Ai Rosidah? Okay. Iif Nur Khalifah? Okay. Mira Sri Nur Aini? Okay. Sophia Jamalia? Okay. Well, students, now we will discuss about simple present tense. Do you know what is simple present tense? Okay. I will explain more about simple present tense. So, the first, I will explain the definition of simple present tense. The simple present tense is when you use a verb to tell about things that happen continually in the present. The simple present tense used for anything that happens often or is actual. So the simple present tense is tell about something or habits or general truth or fixed arrangement like your hobby, or something that happened in the present. So in bahasa, simple present tense digunakan untuk menceritakan atau menyampaikan sesuatu yang sedang terjadi hari ini. Do you get my point? Okay, next. Formula. The formula of simple present tense is subject plus verb 1. You can add s or es plus object. You can see if I, you, they, we is a subject, you just write verb 1, not adding s or es in the verb 1. But if he, she, it as a subject, you can add s or es on the verb 1. Do you get my point? Okay. So here I write the example to help you make understand about the simple present tense. You can see the first example. I play football every Sunday. So, what is the subject, or what the subject in the first example? Yeah, you right. I as a subject. I play. Play in here is verb. You see again in the column. If I as a subject, then you not add s or es in the verb 1. So in the first example, I as a subject, play as verb 1, football as object, and every Sunday is time expression. Do you understand? Okay, next, the second example. She enjoys playing piano. What the subject in the second example? She. Yes, you're right. If the subject is he, she, it, or third person, you must add s or es in the verb 1. Like the second example, she as a subject, enjoys as verb 1, that adding s because the subject is she or third person. Playing piano is a object. Do you get my point? Okay. Next. Remember, in the third person, first, for the verbs that end in o, ch, sh, double s, x, or z, we add es in the third person. For example, go become goes, catch become catch, and kiss become kiss. Example in the sentence, she goes to school every day. Do you get my point? Okay, in the second one is if the verb end in y and the letter before the y is a vowel such as a, I, e, o, and u, you add only an s. For example, play become plays, enjoy become enjoys, buy become buys. Example in the sentence like she buys vegetable in the morning. Do you get my point? Okay. The third is if the verb ends in y and the letter before the y is a consonant like B, C, D, F, etc., you change the y to IES. For example, study, studies. Fly become flies. Cry become cries. Example in the sentence, Isha studies English every night. Do you get my point? Okay, nice. Next, time expression. In the simple present tense, you can use a time expression in the sentence. Time expression, the example time expression that can you use in the simple present tense like every day, every morning, every Sunday, always, often, today, this year, or this month, or this week, or never, and etc. Do you get my point? Okay. Next, how to form sentence. There are 3 form sentences and they are affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. First is affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences is asserting the truth or the valid. The something is true or valid. Like I like ice cream. But if the subject is third person like she, he, it, the verb 1, you must add s in the verb 1. You can see in the second example, she likes ice cream. So that adding s in the word like become likes. She likes ice cream. Do you get my point? Okay. The second is negative sentences. Negative sentences is a reply denying something. So in the negative sentences, that adding do not or don't and does not or doesn't. The form in the negative sentences is subject plus do not or does not plus verb 1 plus object. For the example, you do not like ice cream or you don't like ice cream. Okay, I forget for the does not or doesn't is used for third person like he, she, and it. For do not or don't, it used for the subject I, you, they, we. You can see the second example. He does not like ice cream or he doesn't like ice cream. Do you get my point? Okay, thank you. The last is interrogative or asking a question. The sentence asking a question. In interrogative, that is adding do and does. Do for the subject I, you, they, we, and does for the subject third person like he, she, and it. You can see the example. Do you like ice cream? Or do I like ice cream? And for the simple answer, you can answer yes, I like, or yes, you like. And the second example, does she like ice cream? For the simple answer, you can say yes, she does, or yes, he does. Do you get my point? Okay, thank you. Okay, so is there any question so far? Okay, if there are no question, you can see in the slide there is a picture with all about activities that can you use to make a simple present tense. So I will give you assignment. You make 5 sentences, simple present tense, include affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. You can choose or you can find 5 activities in this picture to you use on your sentence. Do you get my point? Okay, so the assignment is you make 5 sentences, simple present tense, include affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. Okay, I think That's all for today. Thank you very much for joining in this meeting. I hope you can understand what I mean or what I explain. Start with in the uh, 10 minutes ago until now. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. See you.